Hey, it's Greg Harrelson here, and I want to talk with you about getting listings, and that's not a typo in the title. Yes, year to date, we've already taken 816 listings. Now, by the time you hear this video or see this video, we're probably going to be well over 900, 950 listings, but just in the first quarter, we took right at 816 new listings. Now that's exciting, but I want to kind of share with you a little bit more about how we do it. Now, some of you know I kind of run a brokerage, right? I own a brokerage, but I run it like a team. Not that people are necessarily working under me, because they're not. Everyone's independently building their own businesses. I just happen to be the coach. I happen to be the one that's providing the systems and providing leads and providing the coaching and resources needed to build a big business. So here's what we did. At the beginning of the year, or I should say at the end of last year, right before we got to the new year, we started setting goals. So number one, as how we did this is we set goals and we made commitments. We set goals that we were going to increase our listings taken, improve our inventory levels, because so many people were complaining about how hard it was to get listings and there's not a lot of inventory on the market. So we really got focused and set goals and made firm commitments that we were going to go out there and we were going to generate listings. So it first started with setting goals and making a commitment. Then the second thing that we did is we decided we would commit to collaboration. What I mean by collaboration is this: we collectively as a group would brainstorm how we could increase our listings taking. And together we created hundreds of ideas on how we could obtain new listings. And then we shared all of those ideas amongst all the agents that were committed to building their list and inventory. And then each individual agent decided which one of those ideas they would like to focus on. Some people focused on one idea, some focused on executing 5 or 10 different ideas. But what they did is they decided to choose which ideas they felt most confident in and most comfortable in, and then they put those to action. Excuse me. So we set a goal, we made a commitment, then we collaborated. And that's exactly what we do at our office, is we're constantly setting goals and working together to help the other person actually reach their goal. You know, we actually have this mentality, and that is, your goal is my goal. Instead of my goal is my goal, we have the mentality that your goal is my goal. And when we start focusing on helping our fellow agent reach their goals, we actually get better ourselves. And that's kind of the secret sauce behind how we're getting so many listings. The next thing is we held each other accountable. Number 3, we held each other accountable. You know, because we know when we set off on a big goal like we did, that there's going to be times where we're not going to feel like showing up and taking action on the commitments that we made. And when one agent would see another agent kind of flaking a little bit, they would tap them on the shoulder and say, hey, what's going on? How's your mindset? How can I help you? Let's get on track. Hey, push a little bit harder. That type of team-like environment pushes everybody up to the top. And that's number 3. And then number 4, and what's the most important thing is, and I guess this could have been maybe in the top of the order, but we took action. We actually made execution our focus. You see, we set goals, made commitments, we collaborated amongst each other, we kind of like made sure that we held each other accountable, and we took action. Now, see, the reason why I'm not saying, oh, we just called 5,000, for sub owners and got 816 listings. See, you all know where to get the listings. And there's so many ways to get listings. I don't think I need to be the one to tell you how to get the listings. It's not how, it's the approach that we took that got us the listings. It was the fact that we set the goal, made the commitment, we collaborated and brainstormed hundreds of ideas together. I made your goals my goals. We held each other accountable, supported each other, offered help whenever we saw that help was needed, and we executed. You see, those are the things that you need to do if you want to grow your listing inventory. The challenge that most people have is they're all by themselves, kind of like solo agents just on this little island, and they're kind of trying to figure it out themselves. The difference between that situation and our situation is we're figuring it out together. And when we put all of our heads together to try to figure something out, we figure it out faster and we actually run longer. So I hope you found that helpful. Go out there, no matter which company you're at, go out there and take on those 4 ideas and see what will happen to you in the next 3 or 4 months in your business. Again, if you're in the Myrtle Beach, South Carolina real estate market, or Columbia, South Carolina, or Charleston, South Carolina, please reach out to me, private message me, call me, text me. I'd love to sit down and talk with you about how we might be able to bring you into this type of culture environment and help you develop a bigger business for yourself. We'll talk soon. Take care.